You know what? Fuck a lighter. Boy, I love the smell of matches. Hashtag, I love the smell of matches. If you love the smell of matches. Hashtag match gang in this bitch. Today, we're going to take a look at Michael J. Patterson. But we're not just going to take a look. You see, we're going to take a full look at Michael J. Patterson. And if you don't know, well, I take a look at people from To Catch a Predator, Hanson vs. Predator, every Tuesday on LanticCity. And if you don't know, LanticCity, CrimeCity, the Chris Watts special, Thursday, October 7th. Stay tuned for that. And if you didn't know, Dear Kayla, Love Lorne, where I go over the holy Lorneography every Monday. Stay tuned for that. But let's dive on in to Michael Joseph Patterson and see what he's talking about.
A perverted justice decoy starts chatting online with a man from Indiana, 5.5 hours away from our undercover house in Bowling Green, Kentucky.
Is that so?
I figured, oh, there's no way this guy's going to come.
Calling himself John Raven 2000, he tells the decoy, who is posing as a 13-year-old, that he's 24 and says, "I'm too old to do anything with you." But that doesn't last long. Soon after, the sex talk begins. He asks the decoy about her last boyfriend.
Did you him?
Yeah? Why you want to know that?
I just do.
'Kay. See, I ain't no baby.
Would you do it to me?
Would you want me to?
Yes.
Yeah, it would be cool to try stuff out. You're cute.
The chat continues for another 20 minutes. Then he gets in his car and starts driving. He's known the decoy for less than 2 hours. During the long drive, he talks to the decoy on the phone and reveals more about himself.
We just got off the phone with the guy who's claiming to be a cop. We don't know that he is, but he says he carries his gun everywhere with him.
So now we have to assume that John Raven 2000 is a police officer and he's armed.
The security people were really great in instructing me as to what to do, and the first and foremost important thing was the safety.
Here comes 24-year-old Michael Patterson. He actually made the 5.5-hour drive
He's
to
here.
meet a 13-year-old
He's really
for sex.
here.
Casey has been instructed to make certain the man is on. Here comes 24-year-old Michael Patterson. He actually made the 5.5-hour drive to meet a 13-year-old for sex.
5.5-hour drive to meet a what?
24-year-old Michael Patterson. He actually made the 5.5-hour drive to meet a 13-year-old for
5.5-hour drive to meet a 13-year-old girl for sex. Now I want you to think about that. 5.5-hour drive. Now I know people like driving. I like driving. You know, I know I drive at night, but I like driving.
sex.
My bad. But 5.5 hours. You know, there's some predators that drive 3 hours, 2 hours, an hour. But 5.5 hours to meet a 13-year-old. I think we can wrap this one up right here. If you driving 5.5 hours to meet a 13-year-old, you ain't leaving empty-handed. 5.5 hours. I want you to think about that. Is there anything beyond a family emergency or perhaps an evacuation of your town, your city, what else would make you drive 5.5 hours? What would make you drive 5.5 hours away? Something on Craigslist? You found what you've been looking for 2 years on Craigslist. Somebody's got it, but he's 5.5 hours away. Yeah, you want it, but do you want it that bad? I don't know. It's 5.5 hours. Fuck it. Probably not gonna get it, right? 5.5 hours. That's a long ass ride. I wouldn't drive 5.5 hours to meet Chris Hansen.
Casey has been instructed to make certain the man is unarmed.
Hey,
Oh my god.
you didn't really bring
Oh
your
my
gun with
God.
you, did you? Because that kind of freaks me out.
No.
Well, you said you always carry it with.
Patterson. He actually made the 5.5-hour drive to meet a 13-year-old for sex. Casey has been instructed to make certain the man is unarmed.
Hey,
Oh my god.
you didn't really bring your gun with you, did you? Because that kind of freaks me out.
No.
Well, you said you always carry it with you.
It's in my car.
I don't believe you.
Seriously, look.
Lift up your shirt. Turn around. Lift up your pants.
Well, that decoy got that motherfucker doing shit. Lift up them drawers.
You're killing me.
Pull your pockets inside out.
Come on.
Your other pocket.
My wallet. Change.
Mikey!
Come on, you gotta trust me. I don't have it on me here.
I got the okay to let him in the house. All right, I guess I believe you. Okay, close your door. Come on in.
Quit being a weenie.
What did he say? Stop being a weenie?
Your other pocket.
My wallet. Change. Come on, you gotta trust me. I don't have it on me here.
I got the okay to let him in the house. All right, I guess I believe you. Okay, close your door. Come on in.
Quit being a weenie.
Is that what he said? Stop being a weenie?
I wasn't sure because you said you always carried it. He just continued to joke about it, and
That's what it sounded like he said. Stop being a weenie. Sorry. I tried to raise the volume so I could hear it better.
the cops and the security were, you know, still keeping a really strong eye on him because you never know. So you're a cop, not a detective?
Detective, yeah. I'm a lieutenant.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So you're excited?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. Are you excited?
Yeah.
So, what do you want to do?
Where's your room at? Let's go through the house. Look at it. This is a huge house.
He wants a tour of the house. You know, I wouldn't mind taking a tour of every single To Catch a Predator house. That would be dope as shit. If that was like if that was a thing that we could all do, all the T-cappers could get together, you know, on a 7-day trip, you know, and we just visit all the To Catch a Predator houses. Oh my God, that would be great.
Yeah, it is pretty big. It's nice though.
God. My hair's
We need a thumbnail. We need a thumbnail. Let's start looking for a thumbnail.
a mess.
So, Lieutenant,
What's up?
what are we investigating tonight?
Nothing much.
What's your plan here?
I think that's the one. Just a nice little smile.
I just drove down here
And how long was the drive?
to 5.5 hours.
Now, what would motivate somebody to drive 5.5 hours
Exactly, Chris.
to come here to this house?
I don't know, sir.
Well, you got to know.
You fucking
You're the
know.
one who did the driving.
I know. Chris knows.
I know.
You know.
Now, you're a lawman. So if you're doing
He was a lawman.
the interview, what would you want to know most?
Basically, why was I here?
Yeah, why were you here?
I'm just, I'm just lonely. I don't have anybody, and need somebody to talk to.
You knew she was 13. She told you.
And I was kind of worried about it. I told her she was 5 years older. I wouldn't mind talking to her,
But you kept talking anyway.
yeah.
You wouldn't know what to do with me. Am I supposed to know what to do with old men? Only with me. So this is funny.
I know. I'm sorry, sir.
It's funny. What do you think should happen to a police officer who gets caught
He's a riddle sorry.
doing something like this?
Well, really bad could happen.
How long have you been in law enforcement?
Just a year now.
Explain to me why somebody with apparently so much going on would take that risk. I mean, it doesn't make sense to me.
I'm going through a divorce, partially.
Okay. So the guy's been a cop for a year. Is this a case of somebody already feeling like they're above the law because they're a part of the law? Is this a case of a guy who is like, yeah, I can talk to underage girls because I'm a cop now. I'm above the law. Fuck you. You know, shit like that. Did he develop a above the law mindset within a year of being on the force? Of being a lawman, as Sir Hansen put it?
So that makes it okay.
No, it's not okay. They've never.
What he said, he's going through a divorce.
Just a year now.
Explain to me why somebody with apparently so much going on would take that risk. I mean, it doesn't make sense to me.
I'm going through a divorce, partially.
So that makes it okay.
No, it's not okay. It'll never be okay.
So he's going through a divorce. He's lonely. So he meets a 13-year-old girl on the internet. Makes sense. Makes sense. You know, that's what everybody does, right? Wrong. That is not a very good excuse at all. Let's move on.
Not for anybody.
What do you suppose your chief's going to say about this?
He's gonna be too happy.
Well, there's something you got to know. And it's I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC. And we're doing a story on adults who try to meet young teens online for sex.
I apologize, man to man.
All right. He gathers up all his belongings and heads to the door, apparently thinking the worst is over. Because of the possibility that Patterson is armed, an officer acts more quickly than usual, calling out to him as soon as he opens the door.
Sheriff's office!
Patterson steps back into the house, and an officer shoots him with a taser gun. Only one probe stays attached. The taser is unable to shock him and drop him to the ground. Possibility that Patterson is armed, an officer acts more quickly than usual, calling out to him as soon as he opens the door.
Sheriff's office!
Patterson steps back into the house, and an officer shoots him with a taser gun. Only one probe stays attached. The taser is unable to shock him and drop him to the ground.
Take that, you filthy animal.
An officer acts more quickly than usual.
We gotta take it
calling
back.
out to him as soon as he opens the door.
Sheriff's office!
Patterson steps back into the house, and an officer shoots him with a taser gun. Only one probe stays attached, so the taser is unable to shock him and drop him to the ground.
Dear God. Dear God, dear God.
The taser gun. Only one probe stays attached, so the
This is fucking hilarious. Only one probe stays attached.
taser is unable to shock him and drop him to the ground.
So he doing all that whining and he barely getting shocked? Man, I shocked myself with a taser gun. That motherfucker hurt. It didn't hurt that bad at first, but it felt like somebody punched you in your arm for about 3 days.
Once Patterson is cuffed, he's brought outside and taken away to the local police station. When officers search his car, they find a loaded...
You know, some might say Damn, that was pretty rough. Why were they so rough with him? And my best guess is that he tried to run, that he was, not compliant, resisting arrest, whatever. I'm sure there's some sort of legal reason.
Gun.
One in the chamber.
A spare round of ammunition.
So he had the guns. Let's take a look.
Only one probe stays attached, so the taser is unable to shock him and drop him to the ground. Once Patterson is cuffed, he's brought outside and taken away to the local police station. When officers search his car, they find a loaded gun,
One in the chamber.
a spare round of ammunition, and handcuffs. Later, he agrees to waive his rights and answer questions.
I'd like to discuss with you why you're here.
Now we hear the truth about the man claiming to be a detective. He tells the agent that he was only on the police force for a few months as a trainee before he was thrown off.
A few months. Ay.
It was a traffic violation. I violated their SOP, their standard operating procedure.
He was out of his
That motherfucker was driving drunk off Boone's Farm, boy. That's what it was. He was cruising down the street in his 6'4" with bottles of Boone's Farm all on the floor.
jurisdiction in his personal car using police lights.
I got some blue and red lights and I put them in my car. It was thrown out of court, so they dismissed me for that, but it was thrown out.
How long ago was that?
Just about like a month ago.
But according to the local prosecutor, the case wasn't dismissed. He still faces the charge of impersonating a police officer. That wasn't his only run-in with the law. Patterson charged more than $1,400 on a credit card that had been mistakenly sent to him. He pleaded guilty to 1 count of theft, a misdemeanor, served 3 days in jail, and received 1 year probation.
So you had intentions to at least have oral sex with her?
Yeah.
And how old did she tell you that she was?
Hold on.
It was a
Let's take it back a little bit. See,
traffic violation. I violated, so
First,
put them in my thrown out.
to the local prosecutor, the case wasn't dismissed. He still faces the charge of impersonating a police officer. That wasn't his only run-in with the law. Patterson charged more than $1,400 on a credit card that had been mistakenly sent to him. He pleaded guilty to 1 count of theft, a misdemeanor, served 3 days in jail, and received 1 year probation.
So you had intention?
The run-in with the law. Patterson charged more than $1,400 on a credit card that had been mistakenly sent to him. He pleaded guilty to 1 count of theft, a misdemeanor, served 3 days in jail, and received 1 year probation.
So you had intentions to at least have oral sex with her?
Yeah.
And how old did she tell you that she was?
Said going on 14. I knew I screwed up talking to a girl that age. I knew. I'm not stupid. I'm not no creep, but.
A total of 7 men were arrested here in Bowling Green, Kentucky, and charged with unlawful transaction with a minor less than 16 years of age, a felony.
Since this is a felony, you are entitled to a preliminary hearing.
They've all pleaded not guilty. That brings the total number of potential predators arrested in a year by the Kentucky Attorney General's office to 27.
We know that predators are now saying we're not coming to Kentucky. They're watching for us, so Kentucky's kids are safer.
We've conducted 12 separate to-catch-a-predator investigations now over the course of 3 years. And during that time, police have arrested more than 260 transactions with a minor.
so let's see, who can we see? Oh, Dustin McFedrich, D-Mac.
A month ago.
So, okay, let's take it back a little
Agent
bit.
that he was only on the police force for a few months.
Thrown out.
That wasn't his own, and received.
I knew I screwed up talking to a girl that age. I knew.
To at least have oral sex.
Mistakenly sent to him. He pleaded guilty to 1 count of theft, a misdemeanor, served 3 days in jail, and received 1 year probation.
So you had intentions to at least have oral sex with her?
Yeah.
And how old did she tell you that she was?
Said going on 14. I knew I screwed up talking to a girl that age. I knew. I'm not stupid. I'm not no.
So he admitted to oral. He would have performed oral.
With her.
Yeah.
And how old did she tell you that she was?
Misdemeanor, served 3 days in jail, and received 1 year probation.
So you had intentions to at least have oral sex with her.
Yeah.
How old did she tell you that she was?
Intentions to at least have oral sex with her.
Said going on 14.
13 going on 14.
I knew I screwed up talking to a girl.
And he knew he screwed up. He screwed up talking to a girl that age.
That age, I knew. I'm not stupid. I'm not no creep, but...
A total of 7 men were arrested here in Bowling Green, Kentucky, and charged with unlawful transaction with a minor less than 16 years of age, a felony.
I knew. Creep, but creep.
Kentucky and charged.
Who do we got? Was that bald beaver hunter? I think that was.
How old did she tell you that she was?
Said going on 14. I knew I screwed up talking to a girl that age. I knew. I'm not stupid. I'm not no creep, but...
A total.
There goes Lorne, the Godfather himself. I don't know. Is the cursor on here? I don't know. I don't know this fuck. I don't know that fuck. I don't know this fuck. But I hope to get to know these fucks. These bastards. This burly bastard. This balding bastard. And this, beefy bastard.
A total of 7 men were arrested here in
Dustin, bald beaver hunter. I don't know.
Bowling Green, Kentucky, and charged with unlawful transaction with a minor less than 16 years of age, a felony.
Since this is a felony, you are
don't know who he is.
entitled to a preliminary hearing.
They've all pleaded not guilty. That brings the total number of potential predators arrested in a year by the Kentucky Attorney General's office to 27.
We know that predators are now saying we're not coming to Kentucky. They're watching for us, so Kentucky's kids are safer.
We've conducted 12 separate to-catch-a-predator investigations now over the course of 3 years. And during that time, police have arrested more than 260 men, leading to more than 130 convictions. You can learn more about our predator investigations on our website. You'll also find a complete online safety guide, including advice on how to talk to your kids about the real dangers predators pose. Just log on to dateline.msnbc.com. That's all for this edition of Dateline Friday. I'm Chris Hansen. For Ann Curry and all of us at NBC News, good night.
Okay. Now, we're going to take a look at the chat log from Michael J. Patterson. Let's go ahead. Get into it. You already know. That's what we're going to do. See if I can zoom in on the chat. That's a little better. That's a little better. All right. So, it's a fairly short chat log. So we've already known this wannabe pedo tried to solicit a 13-year-old girl, or so they thought. Now, he's already admitted that he would have performed oral on her. He drove 5.5 hours to meet someone who he believed to be 13 years old. But his chat log's not very long. So we're going to take a look at the chat log. Hi. 24, male, Indiana. You, 13, female. KY. Youngin'. But I ain't a baby. LOL. Why you say that? 'Cause I bet you think I am. Nah. No one wants to talk to me 'cause they think I a little kid or something. They don't want to get in trouble. LOL. Blue text. But you apparently are not so worried about this. I ain't gonna get anyone in trouble. Gee, what you think I gonna get you in trouble too? I ain't a cop. I ain't with that stupid Dateline show, and I ain't a baby. Damn, I don't think I've ever seen a chat log decoy say, I ain't with that stupid Dateline show. Is that a first? Or has that happened before? Let me know if that's happened before, but I don't think I've ever seen a decoy say, I ain't with that stupid Dateline show. Or even a predator say, you're with that Dateline show. I'm old. 24 is old? Yes. I didn't call you old. Why you say old? I don't think 24... Wait, I'm fucked up. Why you say you old? I know. I don't think 24 old. Too old to do anything with you. Old is like if you was old enough to be my dad or something. Who say we gonna do anything? Hello? See, you know different. You just ignoring me. You are too young. Blue text. You were saying it, but you didn't listen to yourself. Now did you? To what? Talk to? That's dumb. Yes. Smiley face. You are lame. You are young. So, I cute. Smiley face. Really? I think so. Any pics? Yeah. You got any? I do. Send them. You send yours. I'm in the blue shirt. You're cute, see? Only if you were 5 years older. LOL. I wish. That's the only one you have? Yeah. Who the other peeps? Blue text. Family. Christmas photo. My family. Cool. You got a big family? Yes. I don't. I live with my mom. Hello? Stop talking to bots. Blue text. Or underage girls. You a bot. Yep. Can't you tell? Yes. How did you know? I can't talk to you. Why? You a baby. I ain't no baby. You old man. You wouldn't know what to do with me. Am I supposed to know what to do with old men? Wait. You wouldn't know what to do with me. Am I supposed to know what to do with old men? Only with me. Really? PM's sad face. You're too young to imagine. What? What you mean by that? Figure it out. You're a lot of help. I am, aren't I? So what you doing on here? You as bored as me? I would think you would be out partying or something. Blue text. Or meeting girls your own age, perhaps. You know, you being an old man and all. Why? 'Cause if I was old like you, I would be. Okay, but only if you were. LOL. Only if you were old like you. Smiley face. So he's really hesitant. You're a baby, you're a baby. He knows she's young. He's brought it up numerous times. It's almost like he's trying to remind himself. Let's scroll through a little bit. Let's see. What color are your eyes? Blue. What color are your twins' eyes? You have a phone? Yeah. Send me pics. You going to send me pics? You have to accept it. Duh, I already did, but whatever. On my phone. I ain't got no text on my phone. I sent too many and got in trouble. K. I thought you wanted me to call you or something. You sucks. You want to call? Yeah, sure. Your name? Mike. Okay. Whatever. Hey, so now what you think? I would not tell on you you are so dumb. You are not old. You want to go out tonight? For real? Hello? Yes. Yes, for real. You want to? Are you messing with me now? Yes. You are messing with me, or yes, you want to? No. Oh my God, what are you saying? I do. Okay, then I do too. What are you doing? You there? Yeah, I hear. By the time I get there, you would have to go home. Why you say that? You can't stay out late. I can do what I wanna. I just ain't got no car. You ever did anything with a guy? Yeah, like what? Fooled around and stuff? I had a boyfriend before, when I lived in Pikeville. What did you do? We did boyfriend-girlfriend stuff, you know. Did you suck him? Blue text. You had to go there, didn't you? Yeah. Why you want to know that? I just do. KK, see, I ain't no baby. Would you do it to me? You want me to? Yes. Yeah, it would be cool to try stuff out. You're cute. I have a big LOL. What? You know. LOL. No, what? My ick. You have a ick? Ick. Dick. Crazy. LOL. So how bad is that? Too big for you. How you know? What you want to do? You want to know? You want me to come there? You really want to? Yes, that would be cool. You could do that. You would really drive here? Yes. What city you in? What city you in? I'm in Indiana. I'm in KY. What is that, Kentucky? What city in KY? Are you just messing with me? No. Where you live? Bowling Green. You are far. Yeah, so? I am cute. Send some more pics. If I could drive, I would meet you. You are 5 hours away. So? Damn. What else you gonna do? Nothing. Okay then. How you going to meet me? You can just come here. Not to your house. Why not? Your parents. My mom went to Nashville to Sunday. You are alone? Yeah. No, you are not. You think I bored to death? Why you think I bored to death? Yeah, I am. Who you think is here? Me and, nobody. That would be a long drive if you are playing with me. I am not playing. I swear I really want you to come over. Blue text. I promise I ain't. You can call me back. I can call you back. Okay, whatever. Okay. I promise I'm not messing with you. What else is your address? Sent the address. My uncle owned the company that built this house. It's a big house. Don't freak out. I ain't rich. Call me right now. KK, can I go pee first? And that's it. Is that it? That's it on our boy. Yeah. Well. I guess that was a look at Michael J. Patterson. The guy drove 5 hours. 5 hours to meet who he thought was a 13-year-old girl. Knew it was wrong. Knew she was too young. Said it multiple times. Didn't trust the situation, but yet still showed up. He was definitely down to do something. He admitted in his interrogation that oral was on the table. So, I think it's safe to say 100% that had a real 13-year-old girl been at that house and not a decoy, that something definitely would have happened. Well, you already know. LanticCity, CrimeCity, Thursday, October 7th. You don't want to miss that. Yeah, you know. A new Dear Kayla Love Lorne. That's Monday. Oh. And you don't want to miss another. A look at next Tuesday on LanticCity. So let me know what you think about Michael J. Patterson. Would he reoffend? I think there's a high probability that he would. I mean, driving 5 hours to meet someone that's 13. I mean, that's some off the wall shit. You gotta really want that shit to drive 5.5 hours. They ain't shit I drive that long for. I wouldn't drive that far to go on vacation. Nothing. But anyway, let me know what you think about Michael J. Patterson. And I'll catch you next time on Atlantic City. I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here. I'm gone. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, why don't you check out another? Or don't. I don't give a shit.